Just getting set up. Hi, Izzy. Just setting my PC up on the second day. When it wants to, that is. It's always on a go slow. Come on. Come on, come on. Where are you? Where are you? Let's have a look. Aha! I found it. I found it. Just let me turn that down. And I know what I haven't done. Hi, Sylvia. Oh, you're making along. Excellent, Izzy. Right. I think everything's okay. I know what I haven't done though. Just 2 seconds. Oh no, that's it. That's it. I've just turned my notifications off so I don't make any noises. Forgot to do it earlier. Right. Hopefully we're ready to go. Excellent. Right. Hello, good evening and welcome. Lorna Carter from Lorna Carter's Creations, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based here in the UK. Right, so this week we've been having fun. Hi, Sheena. Fun. Right, this week I have a lot of DSP. I actually forgot I got these 6x6. I keep my 6x6s in a separate place to my 12x12s, and I realised, oh, I haven't opened them. So we've opened a pack of 6x6 designer series paper. It is the Fancy Flora. It's in the new mini catalogue, and I'll just quickly run through the colours that are in it. It's got quite a lot. We've got Balmy Blue, Basic Grey, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Night of Navy, Orchid Oasis, Pool Party, Soft Sea Foam, Soft Suede and Soft Succulent. There's quite a few in there. So, hi Helen. Yeah, so it's in the new mini. It is a 48 pack, and I've just got, there's 12 designs, so I'm gonna, they're both, it's double-sided, so I'll just quickly flick through the papers that I've got out here. Some really nice ones, really nice, and I'm only going to use 3 pieces. So this is the first one. This is one we're going to be using tonight. That's so lovely, bright, cheerful. What we need. That's a beautiful one. That could actually, you could have it a sky. Either way. That one reminds me of the impression of that I get of lilies on a lake. I don't know. It's just what I see. I'm going to be using this one tonight. I love all the blues and purples and greens. That's a bit brighter. But they're all, it's very arty. Very arty. Not all feminine. Use it for male cards as well. Hi Renee. Lovely to be to come on. Lovely to see you. And I've got this one. This is lovely. This would be nice in an actual frame. We've got another one very similar. That one with all the, and this has got the greens and the yellows and the yellow. Beautiful. This is the one that would look nice in a frame. I think that's lovely. Really nice. See, not just feminine cards, got masculine cards as well. Lovely. Love this one. I love them all. What's not to love about them? And that one. They're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But we only need, it's decision time. We only need 3. And I'm choosing those 3. So I can pop those back. Right, I'm just going to quickly just go through the little album. Right, so I know Izzy had said earlier that myself and Izzy went to, or Izzy and I, should I say, went to Yorkshire Wildlife Park. We didn't go see the animals, we went eating and shopping. We had such fun. So I've just made this little album, just a bit of fun really. As I say, went to Yorkshire Wildlife Park, you see. It was the Yorkshire Hive shopping. Now, these are new dies, the Alamode, Alphabet Alamode dies. They are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So we were shopping. I haven't decorated it all yet, and eating. We're good at that. And then onto this side. So on these they've got little pockets. So I just put a tag in. Yum. And here's our croque madame, I think it was called. Absolutely delicious. Okay, so I've just done it just to sort of give you an idea. This is one that's got 2 tags in. That's Izzy eating her Biscoff waffle on a stick. Not dude on a stick. Not this time. It is waffle on a stick. And that's me stuffing our faces. That was Izzy's. This was mine. I had the strawberry one with marshmallows. You are a star. And there we go. Photo of us both together. And then I've just put friends. And that is the album. It's just very tiny. My bow's coming undone, but that doesn't matter. Just a little bit of fun, but you can use it for anything. You can just journal in it. You can put all photos in it, whatever. It's just a nice little memento. So what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to show you how to make it. We're going to do the tags. I'll show you how to do these. You can do these differently, which I will show you. You can have like a concertina one that pulls out or that pulls up. Doesn't matter, whichever way, the decision is yours. So yeah, this is what we're going to be making, and this is the base of it is 3 pieces 6 by 6. Okay, let's put that to the side. In fact, can I pop that in the corner there, or would it be better in that corner because it wants to, there we go, sort of the light on it. And I haven't got any cats yet, so keep quiet, we might not have any. So 3 pieces 6 by 6. We had a fab day anyway yesterday, absolutely brilliant. It was lovely. So got my trimmer. We're going to go in I've scored this one already, but I'm just going to show you, and I'll score the other 2 pieces. Oh, it's alright, I've got my piece there. So what we're going to do first, I'm going to do this, because this is a 6 by 6, I'm going to do this in inches and centimetres. I do prefer centimetres, but obviously with it being 6 by 6. So we're going to score this. What I will say, these papers are brilliant. They're non-directional. So you're better off using non-directional paper if it is directional. You've got to be extremely careful whichever side, because if you're better off just going without. Because what we're going to do, this is the way we're going to fold it. But this is going to fold up. I'm going to show you 3 different ways how to cut this for different pockets. And obviously that will be the sort of the front. So I can't remember which one that is he? Regency Park. Brain gone, you know me. Ditzy as ever. So we're going to do 3 pieces. I'm going to cut them, 3 of them differently, so you can see 3 different ways. So with this first one, I'm just going to cut straight across this bottom piece. It will be the bottom piece when I've got it all sorted, but just be careful, as I say, if it's directional, whatever, just be careful, because they're going to do it in half, and then we're going to make a book. Little flowers. Yeah. So, let's go for it. So, whichever way you want up, like that, that's going to be the inside. These are going to be your pockets. Okay. You need that bottom left, and we're going to score in half. Score the sheet in half, either at 3 inches or 7.6 centimeters. Okay, so we'll score that. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to rotate it once. Okay, and we're going to score. This is where we're going to make a little bit of a gusset. So we have this piece here. So we're going to make that little gusset. So we're not just scoring down the middle. So in inches, it is 2 15/16, or in centimetres, it is 7.5. So we're just going to score 7.5 or 2 15/16. We're then going to move it slightly to the left, and it's either going to be 3 1/16 of an inch or 7.8 centimetres, and we're going to score that. Okay, I've got 2 more to go, so don't worry, I can go through it as we go. Okay, so that is a piece put to the side. Onto the second piece. As I say, with this, it just does not really matter which way it goes, whichever way you fancy. So I'm just going to go in middle for diddle. So it's either 3 inches or 7.6 centimetres. Just going to score that. Then we're going to turn it 1 rotation, and we're going to score this at 2 15/16 of an inch or 7.5 centimetres. Okay, we're then going to just move it on a little bit to either 3 1/16 or 7.8 centimetres. Okay, that one's done that one. You do this on every sheet. Let me just have a look. I'm not bothered about this one either. It's beautiful. So I'm going to score this in half at 3 inches or 7.6 centimetres. One rotation. And we're going to score at 2 15/16 or 7.5 centimetres. And then 3 1/16 or 7.8 centimetres. That's the scoring. Done. We will have some cutting to do. So I'm just going to take me weight off my legs. Right, so what we're going to do now is just burnish all our folds, or score lines should I say. I have a tip for these ones that make the gusset. It can be very difficult, and it's difficult to actually see, to be perfectly honest. My eyes aren't very good. I'm getting some more glasses and some sunglasses. Can't wait. Might be able to see things then. So I've got a ruler, just putting it up against the score line. It's a bit mucky. Hey ho. Just pop it up against the score line and just run your finger. So just going to fold that back up. It does fold, and it will fold right. Just needs a little bit of persuasion. There we go. So we have our little gusset. We'll cut it in a minute. We'll just get them folded first. So burnish. I'm just going to fold the gusset. I'm just doing it like this first. It's a little bit easier. Do it this way. Get my ruler. Just put it on the score line, and then just, because with it being so close together, it can be a little bit fiddly, but there we go. And then all we're going to do, fold it back up again. I just find it easier to do it like this. There we go. Now you can see our gusset. Okay, second one. Oh, put it over there. Yeah, and then I've already actually burnished this, but hey, for those of you making along. So we've folded in half. We'll do the gusset. So as I say, ruler, do one and do the other one. You can do it anyway. I just find that easier. I'm just going to fold that back up and then fold it down, and there's our gusset. So we've got 3 sections to this album. Okay, so one we're going to do straight across with pockets, and the other 2 we're going to do diagonally. So one of them we're going to do diagonally that way, cut it so we lose this piece. So we've got a pocket, and then this one we're going to cut diagonally that way, so we've got a pocket that way. So you'll see in the centre, look, when I've done these 2 tags, that's one way, and then you can't really see, or you can, this way is the other way, but I've stuck that in as it is rather than just putting it in to pull it out. You can do it any which way, it doesn't matter. Okay, are we all Everybody okay? Right, I am going to bring my trimmer back in now. So I think I'm going to have this as the middle one. So I'm going to, we'll cut them diagonally across. So how I did this, just before I do cut it, how I did this, where's my pencil? Mark the centre. Okay, so you've got to bear in mind this is going to be cut down like this. So when you unravel it, I've got this at the top, and what we need to do is go centre down to the score line. If you want to, you can do it like that, make it easier. So we're just going to make a line. Same this way. Like so. Okay, so that is one of the ways we're going to cut. This one we're going to do diagonally, but the opposite way. Okay, so this is, you can see I folded that up, so this is the bottom. I'm going to mark the middle for diddle, so when you open that up, that's right in the middle. Okay, so we're going to mark from there. This time we're going up to the top right hand corner. So just a pencil, make a mark, same at this side, make a mark. So we've got our marks on there. Okay, last but not least, this is the easiest because we can do whichever we want. I'm just going to go across, just take a piece across. So if I just say, for instance, I want my pockets about that wide. It's up to you. You can have them taller, you can have them shorter. Okay, so I've gone like that. Then we bring the trimmer in. This is the easiest one, obviously, being a straight one. So what I'm going to do is put that pencil line in my blade runner. So you can see your pencil line through there. Just take my thing up, and we're just going to cut that. So we've got that. Don't get rid of it, you can use it for something else. Pop that up there out of the way. Okay, so now we have this. So once we've finished with this, we'll have two pockets. So that's one pocket. Here we go with these. So we're just going to unfold it. I am going to pop the point of the designer series paper in the top. I'm going to put the point at the bottom on the cutter, but we're not going all the way down the cutter tray. We're not going all the way down. We only want to go to the middle. Okay, so I've dropped my blade in halfway, a quarter of the way, should I say, of the full paper. I'm going to cut up, I'm going to cut down, and what we're going to do is where the pencil line is, we have little marks. If I lift that up, I don't know if you can see, we have little marks on the, I don't know if I can see that. Yeah, you can, just a little mark on there. I'm going to line that up with this other diagonal line. That should take us to the centre. Okay, pull that out and do the same turn it round, do the same this side. So we've got, in the cutter tray, we have the bottom point lined up with that, and at the top. So we're going to drop our blade in, quarter of the way down, and we're just going to go to the line, and there we have it. That's our piece cut out. Keep that, we might use that for something. Okay, so there's our two little pockets. Once we've got it all together, that's another one done. And this one is the last one, and we're cutting, following the line again. So this isn't as easy in respect of we've got no points or anything to line up. The only thing we've got is our pencil line. So I'm lining my pencil line at the bottom in the cutter tray and the top. Once you're happy, I mean, you can drop that down to make sure you can see. And I'm just going to drop that down in the middle of it and cut up and down. We have these little pieces. Now this one, now we've cut it, you can put that flat side at the top just to make sure we've got our pencil line in the cutter line, top and bottom. Drop in the blade up and down, and we've cut that piece off. So that is, that's all our cutting for now. Let's pop it together. Right, if you've got any pencil lines on, just going to get a rubber and just rub them off. If there's any on there, don't, minimal. And then that one. There we go. Right. So the first one we did, the easiest one, the straight one. Okay. We're going to get our glue, if I can find mine. And you just need a very thin bead of glue. It's all gunky. I had fun with it last night. So we're going to put a thin bead of glue from on the pocket side, just a very thin bead of glue, and we're going to put a thin bead of glue at either end, just on the pocket piece. Just gonna have to, my nose has decided to do a runner. Oh, right, so all we're going to do is push that up, and we're just going to stick that down. There we go. Just pop that up there to dry. The next one, we're doing the one that has the V missing. Okay. So with this one, all we need is a thin bead of glue up each side. Okay, so I'm just going to do it on the pocket piece. just a thin bead of glue each side, like so. Okay. This jumper's all fluffy, and it's got all the little, comes out with all the little bobbles on once you've washed it, does your head in. Okay. Have you got any glue oozing out? I would have normally done it on my glue mat, the silicone mat, but I put it down somewhere and I can't find it. They only had it out last night. Hey ho. Right. So that is that one. And then last but not least is this one. Okay, so what we're going to do with this one is we're going to run a fine bead of glue down the gusset of the pocket. And then I'm just going to put some pressure on that. And just add it. Do it like that. And bone fold it. Okay. So, I'm a bit sticky. I've got to renew my blooming wallpaper on here. Terrible. Right, so I've decided I'm going to have this one as the outside. Okay, I love that. So that is the outside one, so I'm going to place that one down first. Okay, then we're going to go with this one, so we place that down on that one, and then last but not least this one. Okay, so if I just put those together and just fold them, just make sure that's it, we're not far off. Just fold them, and then you see we have a different pocket. We've got just a normal page, then we've got a pocket, we've got a normal page. Open it out to the centre where we have the two little pockets, fold it over, we've got a plain page and a pocket, a plain page and a pocket. I just think that's different, it's nice, like that. Right, I mean, one way you could do it is you could, instead of putting the gusset in, just score it in half and stick them together like that, so you'd have double pockets. There's more than one way to do it, double pockets on each section, but I didn't want it like that. I wanted it to be slightly different. I wanted it with a bit of a bit different. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we'll stick these together, then we can work on the other bits while this is sticking. So all we're going to do is go to our first piece. You'll get fed up of me saying bead of glue. We're going to put a bead of glue down that gusset. Okay, and then we're going to stick this gusset to that one. Best way, put them together, make sure they're all level. Either get your bone folder or scissors, your blade, and just rub that up and down with a bit of pressure, and that should stick that one. Then we're going to go down again with a bead of glue. It's just a nice little book, little mini album, whatever you want to call it. It's just something sweet. Maybe if you have granddaughter, daughter, a new baby, it'd be nice to have one of these with some photos in, so you could have in your handbag, so you could show people. I've got that mucky because that was the ruler. Hey ho, we're going to have the ribbon up there anyway, so it make no odds. So while that's drying, while we're waiting for that to dry, to set, that's it. Pop that back down there. Waiting for that to dry. We'll work on the rest of it. Okay. Right, so as I said earlier, I've used the alphabet Alamo dies, which are in the new mini catalogue. Some are missing because I'm going to be using them. But as you can see, we've got kitty glitter all over. I haven't got any magnetic sheets. I've got to get some. So at the moment, they're still on the card. But these are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's the first time I've used them making this project. And what I have found personally is I've used double-sided sheet to put these on. Makes life so much easier. The first lot put on with glue, and I got myself that gunked up, and I'm not a fan of getting gunked up with glue. Just gonna try and find, it's here somewhere, adhesives. So I believe we're looking at 6 adhesive sheets. So page 127 of the annual catalogue, adhesive sheets, and these are double-sided. They can go through your die cutting machine, and this is what I've already stuck it onto my card. Okay, so this is out of the new catalogue as well. This is dry brushed metallic 12 by 12. It's a speciality designer series paper. Colours Cajun Craze, Petal Pink, Soft Succulent. Now, on my original one, I've used what do you call it? What was it? Cajun, I think it's the Cajun Craze. I think it's mottled Cajun Craze Petal Pink. So I've used that. But with this one that I'm doing now being blues, I did think that would look very nice. And this is supposed to be soft succulent. And it's just nice. It's got that sheen. It's got the gold. It's lovely. Really like that. Quite bright. So we're going to be using the Alphabet Alamo dies. I'll pop them back over there because here I've got my fun. So we're just going to be putting fun on the front like I did on the last one. Okay. Get my mini Stampin' Up cut and emboss machine. Absolutely love it. We're going to pop, as I say, I've already popped my sticky adhesive sheet on here So I've pulled the backing off, stuck it onto my card, and then we're going to die cut it, and then this is the backing to come off to let it be basically a sticker. So I'm going to go that way, I think. So I'm going to put fun on there. And with your mini machine, I always offset my plates so it will feed through easy. Now you can probably see I have split my plate, but it's not broken. It's still you can still use it. Even if it was broken in half, I could still use this side. Not a problem, as long as the die cutting piece was not any bigger. But for little things like this, it's absolutely fine. Oh, the backing's peeling off that one already. There we go. Right. We're going to die cut out of my favourite colour, Pool Party. I thought that would look nice on there. Okay, so I'm going to cut out of Stylish Shapes dies, and as you know, these are my favourite. I use them time and time and time again. So the ones we're using out of here are, it's not the biggest square, it's the next one down and the next one down. Okay, so we're using both of those. The smallest out of the two we're using for the pool party. Okay, just going to pop that through just at an angle. What have I done with me? There we go. So that is my pool party piece. And then the next size up, I'm not going to cut out of that because that's got sticky on it. I'm going to cut out a piece from the speciality paper. I'm just going to cut that across. I love this. Absolutely love this paper. I think this one is my favourite colour. I think it'd be classed as was it soft succulent? Yeah. Okay, so stagger the plates. I'm going to pop that at an angle as best I can so it doesn't go through as a wedge. It's got a little corner to go through first, makes it so much easier. And that can be popped to one side. There we go. Okay. So, on the little square, we are going to put fun. So I'm just going to get my... No, not that. What did I do? There it is. So I'm just going to use my pokey tool to poke these out, and they do come out. I've just got no nails at the moment. Okay, that's the U. This is the F. And it's nice because you can personalise anything with these. They're not, they're narrow. They're not too big. So on just a normal size card. We'll do one anyway. I'll do a card with them. I absolutely love them. I'm well impressed with them. I didn't think I'd get on with them because they were so narrow, but they're fab. Okay. So I'm going to just put these on here, just to see where I want. I'm going to stick my middle one down first. Just want to see. What do I do? My tweezers? Oh, stuck to me. There'll be a blooming Monty hair probably. So I'm just lining them up to where I want them to be. They only just fit on. So happy with that. So I'm going to pick up the middle. I'm going to peel off. I'm better off with a pokey tool. Told you. Straight in. Take the backing off. And I'm just going to stand up, just get me slipper. Stand up, and we're just gonna go in and until you're happy. So I'm happy with the bottom. Just a little fiddly, there we go. And I just run my fingers up. We've got the U on, and that's centered for the other two letters. So I'm just going to peel off. So we've got the N, and I'm just going to use my pokey tool. Like so. And then the last one. No, Chris, don't worry. No worries. It'll be on catch up. You know me. So, pull the backing off. And I'll stick that one on. It's just a matter of lining up best way. It'll be right. I think that's a little bit on the wonk, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right, so I'm now going to stick that piece onto there, and I think that really stands out. Fun. Right, so I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus. I love these. I was never a fan for a start, but I do like it now. I've always been a glue girl. Okay, so line that up. I think that's on the wonk. It's because I'm not sat straight. Never mind. It's not the end of the world. And then we can pop that on the front like so. You can put whatever you want on there, it doesn't matter. But it's just to show you how I've used the dies, and as I say, I prefer the adhesive sheets. So we're just going to centre that as best we can and pop that on. There we go. So it's going to be a little bit stiff at first, just until we get it going, working. There we are. Right. So, first pocket. So we can do something similar to what I've done here, and have, you can either put a you could put a tag in it, but I'll show you how I did this. I'm not going to do all the die cutting and everything. I'm just going to make the pieces so you can see how they go. Right, now it just depends. So we've got, I'm just looking, seeing, this is how I did it. So we're just under 7.5. So if I go with, if I can get 6.5 in there, where's my papers? Where's my papers? What we're gonna go with? I want the blues really, and I can go with that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. So we're gonna go 6.5 wide. See what we can do. So I'm just cutting a 6.5. Let's just see. It depends on how you've glued it. That does go in. That does go in. Okay, so we're quite happy with that. And just let's have a look. So this is 7.6 tall. So I'm going to go at 7 tall. So if we're having it folded over, it wants to be 14, scored at 7. Okay. So 14. So that's 14 by 6.5, and we're scoring that at 7. Okay. Let's score that. Bone folder. Okay. So you can either have this that stays in there. We can glue the back in, or we can have it that you can just take it out. Okay. So you can take it out and have photos and anything on there. Okay, so on mine, I had this piece, but then I'd stuck this in and I had a piece that way. So it's totally up to you how you do it. So if you want a piece going that way, okay, so the measurements are going to be slightly different because we're going in opposite direction. So we get away with 7, I think, yeah, 7. And because we've got this where we've glued it here, it's not quite central, but I'm not bothered about that. I'm not bothered at all. So I'm going to go 13.5-ish. Okay, so we want 7 centimetres by 13.5. So we've gone a different measurement because it's not quite square, because we've got that gusset at the back. So that was 7 by 13.5. and we're going to go 6.75 scored at centimeters, or what are we, 6.75, so we're 1, 2, 3, so it's 2 5/8. Okay. Oh, I've done it again. I'm doing well, aren't I? I did what I did last week. To not concentrating on what I'm doing. Where's my papers gone? Just let me get my papers back. Let me get my papers back. Let's get another one. I have got some others, but we'll go with that one. Don't. Never mind. At it again. Oh dear. Stamp and Seal Plus. Did you have problems? I haven't had a chance to watch your live back yet, but I will. Right, you score at 6.75 or 2 5/8. I've done it. I've done it. I've not cut it. Oh dear me! I just get carried away. Right, so. We can just, this is how I did it. I just stuck that back bit down, and this, it didn't pull out. You don't have it pulling out. It just, you stick that back like that. That shuts like that. That comes down like that. I just need to take a nudge just a little bit off, because it's just, it's all trial and error. You can always cut a piece off where you can't really put a piece on. So, like that. Just tweak it. Just take a tiny little shiver off the top as well. I'm just going to take another little bit off there. There we go. So we can always cut off where we can't add on very easy. Okay, so I'm going to stick that down there. So this will not be removable then. And then that down like so. Let's do that. I'm going to use your nemesis, Izzy. Stampin' Seal Plus. I always get it on the wrong way. Okay, so make sure we get it right. Go in like that. Stick it down. There we go. That's the first bit done. So you've got, you can put something on there, lift it up, something on there, something on there, something in there. Okay. On mine, I put another piece here, but I might actually put another piece later on in the, further on in the little journal, little book, mini album, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So as you can see, mine is different. Mine is this way. Okay. The middle is the same as. So on there, we want, let's do a tag. Okay. Now the tags I've used is from the Something Fancy dies, and these are in the new catalogue as well. And it's these scallop ones. The big one fits in brilliantly. So this one and the top just sticks out the top. It looks okay. It's like nearly made to measure. If you want to put more than one in, you've got the smaller one as well. So you see that? They just fit in. So let's die cut. Piece of card. We'll go with Pull Party again. Let's just cut this. Just gives you a rough idea, that's all. So what I'm going to do then next week is, next week's live will be having a go at decorating with the Petal Park bundle. That is the new mini, and that is a stamp set and a punch. So we've got the little tag, and then if we want a hole in it so we can put some ribbon in, for instance. Where's me? That's it. I'm just going to punch a hole in the top so we can eventually thread some ribbon through. So we can pop that in there. So we can do a little one as well while we're at it. Can I just get it out of the piece that I've got? Yeah. So you can use any tags or anything that's going here. Even if you just want to cut a square, if you haven't got any dies, you know, there's more than one way to do it. So you don't have to have your die. Obviously you have to have your die cutting machine for your alphabet. But if you just want to use a square or a rectangle, absolutely fine. Just get my, okay, there we go. My my chair's squeaking. You see I had a squeaky chair earlier on. Mine's just squeaky. Right, so we've got tags in there. Shall we do a fold out of this one? Okay, so if we do, we'll do a 3 fold out for that one, a 3-piece. Now, I might actually just let me, I'm going to do this in cards. I could do it in, actually. I'm just thinking, if I want a pull out with 3 on, if we're using 6x6, so, I mean, I could show you how I do it. So if we're using 6x6, for instance, we'd have to add 2 pieces together. Or you could do 1 piece of cardstock. Or if you're using 12x12 paper, you could cut it out of there. So I've only got, we'll go with this, I'll show you how I'd do it. So I want a panel that is 7, I'm going to go that way, 7 centimetres or 2 3/4 inches. So I'm just going to cut these at 7 or 2 3/4 inches. Right. So it'll just give you an idea. Right. So I want this scored at 6.5. Yep, 6.5 looks good. So we're going 6.5. So 2 6.5s are 13. So I'm just going to cut these at 13. Right, and then we're going to score at 6.5 centimeters. 6.5. I've scored, look, and not cut this time. Yay! Right, so what I'm going to do, I've got 2 pieces basically the same size. Let's just burnish them. Right, so, okay. So, if we're going to do it sort of concertinaed, like so, I need to stick that one is opening like so, the bottom. So this piece is going to be stuck down to the base. This piece is going to be stuck down. This is going to be like, oh, the top one's going to be like opening like a book. So the back of that wants sticking to the front of that. And then we will have a Z piece. Okay, so let's get my whatever it is, Stampin' Seal Plus. Okay, so I'm just making sure that wants to be that way, so we get the Z bit. Yeah, so I'm just going to hold them together, line them up and stick them down. Ah, yes, I'm with you, Izzy, from that Petal Park. Yeah. Right, so we've got this Z fold. Okay, so we can pop, you can have it whichever way. Let's have a look at it that way. Bend it back. Let's just see which colour we prefer at the front. I think we'll go dark. Okay. Right. So this back bit now needs sticking onto that page. Okay. Let's get it stuck down. Can't believe we entered a cat tonight. Tilly was in just before I came on and she was being a pain. She's probably in a bed outside the room now. So we've stuck that down. So now we've got, can put something on here, on here, on here, and on these two. So if you want to journal, you want photographs, you can do whatever. Right, we're at the centre. We can, so we can put tags in. We could actually put a folded piece in. We could do that. Let's see what we've got. Just let me find another piece. Say, it's great for using your designer series paper. Just let me go into the pack. I've got some more somewhere. Some other sheets. You could say you get 48 in a pack. It's brilliant. quite like that one. Let's go with that one. So we could do the same here. We could put 2 pieces in. So you've just got to be mindful. So 6.5 centimetres by 7. So we want 6.5 centimetres, 2 pieces by 14. Just bring my trimmer in. Oh, thanks, Renee. It's just something different. So I said 6.5 by 14. 6.5. 6.5 by 14. By 14. And then we're going to score. We're going to score. I've moved my blade away. We're scoring at 7 or 2 3/4 inches. 7 centimetres, 2 3/4 inches. Okay. So burnish these. And then we can feed those in there like so. And you can do them to actually take them out. There we go. So you could put a photo on and then write some journaling and another photo. Just gives you something different other than tags. I'm going to leave this page as it is, and I'm going to go in with tags again, I think. Just got to get another piece of, and I've got it here somewhere. Pool Party, where are you? There we go. Pool Party. So I'm just going to get a couple of pieces. Pool Party. Just going to quickly die cut. I might do both of them in each pocket. There's my plates. So, pop that one on there. Can we get this one that way? Just. So I'm going to pop that at the back. Stagger my plates. Just get them in. That's it. Wind them through. That's 2. So you can put photographs on them and write on the back. We'll just do 2 more, and then we're more or less finished with the sort of construction. I'm gonna go in like that, like so. Let me just bring that down. That's it. There we are. So we're done with that. Oh, my chair's driving me batty. Squeak, squeak. Now, because I didn't quite have that in, just gonna cut that piece. It just come off the, oops, just go in, fix that one. Okay, so we've done that. I mean, you can do them different colours, it doesn't matter. I've just done them the same. So, we have constructed our little mini album. Now you can do all sorts of things with it. If you didn't want the fun bit on the front, you can have a magnetic catch. You could have ribbon round to tie it up. You could do loads of stuff. Velcro fastening. But I just wanted it just as it was. See, my ribbon, it's come off this. My ribbon was round the back, the spine of it. Oh. I'm going to have to renew it, I think. There we go. So yeah, mine was sort of round the spine, but instead of doing it round the spine, if you wanted to put it under the front and tie it, you can do. So there's ways and means, different things to do, but I just sort of wanted to show you how to use up some of your DSP, really. Just nice to, say, put in your bag. There's some photographs in, grandkids, you know, family, whatever. But yeah, so next week I shall be decorating it, and I shall decorate it, as I said, with Petal Park. I shall show you Petal Park. Petal Park is a photopolymer stamp set, and I say it comes with a punch. So if I open up, I might be better off showing you in here. So you have 3 flowers, and they're all on the same stamp. So that corresponds with the punch. So we'll have some tips and tricks of how to line up and how to cut and all that sort of thing. And we'll also have some tips with the stamparatus, I think, where you can we can stamp, we can punch first and then stamp. There's just a few tips and techniques, really. But we're going to decorate with this. We'll put some flowers on. I might die cut some leaves, actually, bits and bobs anyway from another set, but just to give you an idea. Petal Part, I love it. I love a punch. I do love a punch, and it'll be nice. It'd be lovely to go with that, so we can decorate. I'm going to decorate this one, and then next week we'll decorate this one. So that just gives you an idea. You know, just to let you know what we're doing. Okay, so I will pack up for tonight, and we shall see you. All being well, it'll be back on Monday. I just haven't had chance, as you know. My hubby's broken his shoulder, and I'm trying to get everything done, and I just wanted to, gives me a little bit extra time if I do it on a Tuesday night at the minute, but we'll see if I can get sorted for Monday. I will be back on Monday, for Monday Makes With Me, not Tuesday Makes With Me. But at least we're on, at least we've come live, we can sort it. Right. Oh, he made some different pockets, is he? It's great. It's lovely. You can just, I mean, you could even put like a little envelope in. You know, you can do all sorts. It's just good fun. Haha. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you very much for joining me. I've had a really nice evening. I will upload my video to YouTube on Thursday as per normal. And all being well, I'll give you plenty of notice, but all being well, I will be live on next Monday night. So, well, thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Bye.